Right then, chaps. Welcome back to the Lifted Lifestyle Podcast. First guest ever. And I've written a little introduction for you today, mate. So on today's episode, I thought this was good. Got Gainesborough's very own hybrid bro, monster drinking specialist, and potential part-time vegetable dodger.
Valid, yeah.
A man of many
This is one of
sporting lives.
The main questions we have today.
Yeah. So the man that needs no introduction, James Taylor. Welcome to the pod, brother.
Fellas, how are we?
Fantastic. How are you? I've actually not asked you that yet.
Yeah, good, mate. Yeah,
Good.
bit of illness, bit of winter illness coming in, but
Really?
we move. Probably
Well.
there's lack of micros now.
I did actually want to ask you about that. We were speaking about your eating habits.
The not so meal
You,
one.
you always put your food on your story, and you're like, does he ever eat a vegetable?
Rarely. Maybe that evening meal that the mum cooked. Other than that, it's just expensive nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah.
It actually
It's too
is,
quick
yeah.
for a bag of veg that I don't
Yeah, it's
enjoy.
like,
So
yeah. What's the point in
What's the
doing
point?
it's 12 bagels right now. I could enjoy every single one of them. So.
Yeah, just get your micros from bagels and beef, mate. That does the job.
The old green sups might do a job. See what happens with that.
Do you actually just not like them, or is
No,
it?
I do eat veg, to be fair.
Okay, that's a good start.
No, it's actually a bit of a lie, to be fair. I do actually eat veg. Whatever mum cooks, and then fruit. I'm a fruit person.
Oh, me
fruit
too,
over
to
veg.
be fair.
Yeah.
Fruit is clear with veg.
My
isn't it,
missus
really?
just eat berries all the time.
Yeah.
Well, I probably have 3 or 4 or 5. 3 or 4 out of my 5 a day.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It's not
going,
too
mate.
bad. It's just a perception, mate. It's just a social media perception.
It's alright. I just have meal deals every day. So.
He literally rolls up every day. I'm like, you got a meal deal again? He's like, yeah, I forgot to prep.
It's just easy, though, isn't it?
Yeah, prep today then. I'm on one today. Then I'm weighing it up. Do I get a brownie or a protein bar?
Brownies taste nice.
Probably the brownie.
Brownie every single day.
Yeah. So I want to talk to you about your experience with Ben first, coaching,
Oh, coaching,
etc.
Yeah, can you then?
The big
You obviously, I mean, we could do the classics. So talk to me about your life.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think probably.
it's probably the same as
Yeah,
every other.
we could do a little bit on that.
Okay, briefly then. Give us a rundown since you were born, mate.
Jesus.
Okay, fresh out the. What did you do the first minute you were out the womb?
Probably just chilled, to be fair.
Yeah, mate, props.
Probably just chilled. School. Standard.
With me,
Classic.
Yeah.
kind of.
Built a very good cricket foundation at the old QHS.
Yeah.
Wow. Went to uni because I like pints. Did criminology.
Best guess ever.
Did criminology. Had pretty zero to limited interest in ever using it, but it was good fun. Bit of a DOS of a degree, really. But then didn't know what to do. Applied on a whim to Gymshark in London.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I went down to
sick.
London for 2 years. Worked at the old Shark. Built my way up there. Did all the different lift events abroad. Miami, LA, did
I
Manchester.
never knew you'd done any of that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Cool.
sick. Yeah, that is
Was in the
cool.
events operations team. Met all the big dogs. You
Yeah.
name it. I've met them. Yeah. Mattles Fitness, Seaborn, Ryan Terry before this place.
That's mad.
Would you recognise you? You might see him soon.
I've seen him since actually
Oh,
on
yeah.
a flight to Germany.
Oh, that's
Funnily enough, I was on the
random.
piss. Yeah. It was when there was it was actually, what was it, April time? I think there was an expo in Berlin or something,
Yeah.
Okay.
and he was on his way there. Yeah. Anyone? Whitney Simmons. Any big names? David Lade,
All of them.
Sick,
Bazinga,
yeah, that
Vic
is
Star, all the sidemen. Bar JJ.
Your best mate.
Yeah. Speed. That was a good one. He just barked at me, the freak.
Cool. Speed.
Yeah, he came into the store and just started barking around and then ran out. I was like, great. You just caused chaos in the store for
Nice
like
to
10
meet you
minutes.
too.
Yeah, nice one, cheers.
What the
Um,
fuck?
So yeah, I did that for 2 years. Good fun, but as you can imagine, it was carnage. And
Yeah.
living in London wasn't really the one for me. So used COVID as a bit of a physique changer pre-Ben.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then got on with Ben. And
So
then got
were you training whilst you were within Gymshark? Like were you still going to the
yeah,
gym,
yeah,
things
and
like
nay.
that, or-
So COVID was when a lot of people obviously sat and ate and drank and ate.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck this, let's do the opposite. Lost a few kegs and tried to learn at that point on YouTube through. At that point, everyone was fairly reliable. There was
Yeah.
shit out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the big names teaching the right stuff. So still did it completely wrong. Like just didn't train, didn't eat,
Yeah,
and just
yeah.
didn't move either. But you know what? We lost 10 kilos, so take it. And then off the back of COVID and moving to London, I was like, I wanted to do it properly. So that's when I got a coach. And then I started getting people asking, how'd you do this? How'd you do that? I was like,
Yeah.
fuck it. I coach. I think I ended up coaching like 10 people for free
Really? Okay.
alongside 60, 70 hour weeks at Gymshark.
That's
and then-
pretty crazy.
Yeah, and then I was like, fuck me, what am I doing for my life? I was waking up at like 3:30 most days to get onto Regent Street. 'Cause obviously, if you're in London, you can't live centrally
Yeah.
without living in a shithole or paying a lot. So like waking up at 3:30, getting to work at 6, 7, working till 4, 5-ish, getting home, training, coaching,
work.
sleeping. And I was
Just
like, did
repeating.
it relentlessly for like a
Yeah,
good
it's-
20
it's
weeks stint.
rough.
And I was like, this is,
Yeah.
well, I'm not even experienced in London. I could be in Retford for all I know at this
Yeah.
point. So, and I was like, I've done the good stuff at Gymshark, but like trips to Miami and LA were unreal. But you're working a year relentlessly to get the potential of going to one of them.
To
It's
one
not.
of
It's
them.
not. It's not glued on. It's
Yeah.
like you got to earn it. And coaching that 10 people, even though it's free, I was like, that's way more rewarding than
Yeah.
Than doing that. Yeah.
filling someone else's pockets and
Yeah.
meeting a big name occasionally. So.
So what would you actually do at Gymshark?
Typical day today was literally running the store. Like I started off as like one of the little bitches at the bottom that did everything, but I was like, it's also new. Everyone within Gymshark don't know what a real shop looks like.
Yeah.
So it's quite a good chance to put your imprint on it and actually make it look like.
Wait, so this is
doing.
the store in.
Yeah. This was the one
London?
when it first opened,
Okay.
first store. So obviously they were quite new to it as well. So you got
Yeah,
a chance to actually change it. Whereas
Yeah.
if you went to like an established store,
They've already
they've
got
got
their
the
ways,
blueprint,
haven't
haven't
they?
they? Yeah.
Yeah.
So started as a little bitch at the bottom, then worked up to like the operational manager. I think there was 4 of us across the store, and then from that ended up doing events and operations kind of on the side.
Right.
That
Then
is very cool.
after a couple of years out, I was like, coaching's way more rewarding.
Yeah.
And then I got mugged, and then at that point I was like, okay,
What,
London's
in London?
yeah, my Gucci watch went and everything. So I was like, London's prob's not for me at that
Can
point.
you walk us through how that happened?
Funnily enough, it was actually the Christmas do at work, and there was a tube strike.
It was Ryan Terry. Stole
Yeah,
that.
Ryan Terry. Yeah.
Plot twist. They all the tubes got cancelled, and then last minute, a few of the tube lights went back on. So people were like, okay, we'll go. Obviously, at that point, the tubes were not how tubes were. There's like 4 people on them.
Yeah.
With it being the Christmas do, right or wrongly, it was the one night where obviously everyone getting dressed up,
Yeah.
put my nice watch on, put my shoes on. As I was getting off the tube, just saw this bally, 2 eyes pinged at me. I was like, game over here, mate.
Jeez,
Um,
I had to shit
yeah.
myself. So what did this
Had me like
person
against the
actually do?
track with a shank, took my
Really?
watch, and then I was like, sound, at least I can go now. And he was like, all right, now get your bank account. I was like, nah, that's nothing, bro. Little did he know I was in marathon prep, so quick elbow and he wasn't catching me. So job done.
Really? So you ran away?
Yeah. It was
Really?
literally on the tube stop where I went to work. So every day, I was like, ooh,
No
got this.
way.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was at this
so you
point,
actually had a full on
Yeah,
shank.
yeah. Well, he did the old hand in the pocket and you do or you don't, but
Yeah.
I ain't running that risk.
The one time I've been
Shit, that's mad.
quote unquote mugged
Yeah.
was in South Africa, but it was this like very scraggly looking bloke, and it was on a rugby tour, so there was like 10 of us,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Oh, I've got a screwdriver here, lads. Like, give us all your stuff," and we were like, "Dear, are you sure?"
Where is it, mate?
And then he pulled it out as an electric one. So he had like the plug in one end and the full thing in the other.
Good value in that screwdriver.
Yeah, so that was what made you really make the decision to
Yeah, I was
leave.
umming and ahhing anyway, and then that happened. I was like, kind of written in it at that point. I was
Yeah.
like, just Hail Mary it, go full coach mode back
Yeah.
up north and see what happens.
So what did you do? Move back home, or did you?
Yeah,
rent
moved back
somewhere?
home initially. Obviously, parents went not best pleased with like, why has he just lost all this money that he was getting in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To then move back home and sit on his ass working
Yeah.
for free. I was like, yeah, valid, but don't know if you don't try, you never find
Yeah.
out, will you? So
What
yeah,
was it?
that was the
Laptop on
final
a
straw.
laptop on a shoebox job.
Yeah, it
for
wasn't
the-
even a Mac at this point either. It was like some, I don't even know what the old ones
Some
are.
old beaten up
turn it on.
laptop.
It's like, 20 minutes later, it's dating 1% done. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
there you go. Check-ins are a full day job for like 2. So
Yeah.
What?
Did you start off with the like 5-minute loom limit as
Yeah,
well
yeah,
before
yeah.
agreeing?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
God.
can't pay for the premium.
That £9, I'm not
as
sure
soon as it
about
hit
that one.
4:30, I'd speed up the way I was talking. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Even if it was valid, you're not getting in that video. So,
Yeah. So you started coaching a load of people for free.
Yep.
The classic
I think I did.
coach route.
I think I did. Initially, I pretty much took anyone on for free
Yeah.
until I had like 4 or 5 valid transformations
Yeah, and then you
or
can actually
testimonials.
start charging.
And then I
yeah.
slowly but surely went 20, 30, 40. I
Yeah,
did it quite a
just
long
worked
way.
it up,
Yeah. And then once I got to a point where there was enough people to warrant full time, I was like,
Yeah.
the base is this. Whoever's been with me will stick on that, and then anyone else that joins
Comes
will
in.
on it
Yeah.
more.
So you actually did
Yeah.
start charging like really,
Oh, yeah,
really
like
low then.
15 people on it, 10 each or something.
Really?
Like, yeah, this is literally a full time job.
Things though, we I think we spoke about this on last week's pod. Like, you actually do have to do that. Like,
Yeah.
because we were saying there's obviously a lot of people now,
Yeah.
especially younger than us, who want to get into it. just think they can start
Yeah.
and just be charging like 200, 300 quid
I
a
think
month.
if you're doing that,
and it's
your
like,
intentions are wrong as well.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what we were saying.
I don't think we quite came to a conclusion on this. Like, someone asked about starting coaching, and like, at what point do you actually start?
Yeah.
On one hand, it's like, oh, just send it, but then on the other hand, you actually want to be helpful.
Yeah, I think you've got to have some experience, in
Yeah.
my opinion. It doesn't matter how you've got an experience, whether it's yourself
Yeah.
or you've
Yeah.
walked your mate through it or you've gone to uni or whatever. I think
Got to
you
have
need
some sort of knowledge,
you need
don't
something that is going to essentially better what they're doing.
you?
Yeah.
That's what we said. Like, at the end of the day, as long as you are bettering their life
Yeah.
in some way, that's something that you can
Yeah.
charge for.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
So I think he sort of asked, didn't he, that he's sort of saying, like, do you think you need to have a coach? Like, do you need to have been
Yeah,
coached?
yeah.
Do you need to have a degree? He's basically saying, like, what do we think you need to have
Yeah,
to be able to start
Yeah.
charging?
yeah. I think it's got to be your intentions got to be good as well.
Yeah.
I think if
100%.
someone goes in and has never coached before and they've started up a business, and it's £100 a month. Like, that's a red flag straight away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like you've never done this before and you're charging £100.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's years of work.
But then on
wanna
the flip
prove
side
that.
is like if they do have a little bit of knowledge
Yeah.
and they are bettering someone's life, then
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? It's a tough
Yeah,
one to
yeah,
answer,
tough
isn't
one.
it? Like,
The other hard one is, I mean, I'm sure you've probably experienced this when you're coaching people for free or quite cheap.
accountability.
It's like the adherence
Yeah.
is washed.
you
Yeah.
knew straight away that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like that's almost like the dog work in it that you've
Yeah,
got
you've
to do.
got to do
You've
it,
got to do
yeah.
that groundwork to get to
Yeah.
doing it as a job.
I end up just like, if I was getting mates on early on, I'd be like, listen, are you gonna lock into this
Yeah.
or not?
Yeah, yeah. It's easier when it's not your mates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still say that now. Like, I've got a few of my mates on board, and like they won't mind me saying that, like, they are the hardest ones to coach.
Really?
Yeah, 'cause it's like, oh, you're going out on socials. Okay, try and manage it like this. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Sound.
Have
Alright.
you ever had to like kick someone off your team because of their adherence levels?
No.
It's never got to
No.
that point. No.
I've not.
No, we haven't either, but
I always think there's something you can try.
Yeah,
There's
I
always
think
something
there's
you
always
can do.
there's always a bit of something, even if it's
Yeah.
not nailed on. Like, at the end of the day, if they're happy with how it's working, I think as long as they understand the trade-offs in scenarios,
exactly, yeah.
if they're happy to make no progress in a month because they're all month sending it, that's on them, innit?
Yeah.
If they
Yeah.
want to stay with it, they want to stay with it.
Yeah, that's
So
what we
someone-
sort of said, haven't we?
Yeah.
Like, some people do just like also having that person on the side to chat
Yeah.
to.
They don't have to be like
Yeah, they
all
don't,
in,
they
do
don't necessarily
Yeah.
want to make mad progress. They just
Yeah.
I like it when
They
you
know-
message someone, it's like, oh, how's your week gone, mate? And they'll mention nothing about training
Yeah.
or nutrition. It's like,
It's just something random in their
class.
life.
yeah, work was busy. And, sound.
yeah.
There are some people that just like that, aren't they?
Yeah.
They actually ask about the progress as such. It's just
Yeah.
if they're doing an exercise, am I doing it right?
Yeah, and they're happy. Yeah.
Sound.
Yeah, not everyone wants to be like a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They don't need to make that level of progress. So
I think that's something we got a bit, we've spoken about this on the pod before, a bit trapped in like early doors.
Yeah. Because you're just chasing change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost like copying, because you obviously follow loads of bodybuilders and learn from
Yeah.
some of their coaching
Yeah.
systems, then you think like, oh, that's the thing that you need to do as well.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, at the minute, I don't coach any bodybuilders.
no,
Yeah.
no one who wants to compete.
No.
Same with me. I don't
Yeah.
coach anyone
They're
who
obviously
wants to
doing
compete.
they're doing bodybuilding in search for
Yeah.
like not in the actual
Yeah.
competitive
Realms.
realm. Yeah. So who would
100%.
you say like the normal kind of person is it that you coach?
21 to 24, probably similar to you.
Yeah.
They're all
Yeah.
lads.
Yeah.
Stepping out from that uni environment or
Yeah.
session environment to shit, I've got a full-time job and I want to sort my life
That is
out.
so similar to us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, it's identical.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've found a lot, like, we always say, like, we think with coaching, it is like an age thing.
Yeah.
Like, for us, our audience at the minute is those kinds of people.
Yeah.
Which, again, makes it hard in terms of, like, price and stuff, because if you're coming out of uni, you've only
Yeah,
just got a
that's
job.
the
do you know
number
what I
one
mean?
reason. It's like, just gone into work. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
equally, you got to know your worth and you got
exactly,
So,
yeah. It's hard, isn't it?
It is
to-
hard, yeah.
And we've thought a lot about like changing the kind of coaching model to be able to have to support someone that also can't afford
Yeah.
whatever your normal one is. But then it's like, oh, I don't want to take away something that I know is like you need that to
Yeah,
actually
something-
make really
Yeah,
good
yeah.
progress. So
Yeah,
Makes it
there's that
kinda
fine
difficult.
balance in it between escalating stuff and
Yeah.
also like what you do is what is right.
yeah,
Like you can't just remove an element which like,
yeah,
Yeah, like,
keep you like you need this.
we've sort of tried, like, lower tier services and things like that, haven't we? But you do it and you just feel like you're not doing your job
You
properly.
end up just giving them the normal one anyway.
Exactly, yeah, like
Pretty much.
literally, yeah. Because at the end of the day, that you still want them to make progress, and it's hard to sort of think, oh, they're actually paying less. The service should be less, if that makes sense.
Which again goes to that like, what is it you're after from coaching?
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
but
I've had people on calls before being like, that might be a little bit expensive. Can I just do the training? It's like, well, you can, but
You're not going to see the
not
progress.
much might.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, again, I
Might get
suppose it's
zero
that,
results.
it's like as long as they're happy
Yeah,
and
then
as long as they're taking some value out of it.
yeah,
I
it's
suppose so.
benefiting
That's
them in
each their
some
own,
way.
I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
So do you started coaching after you spent some time coaching, being coached by Ben, right?
Yes. Yeah. I
And
think I did. I was under Ben for at least 8 months. I think.
Really?
6 to 8 months.
And how
And
long?
then
Is
you started.
Well, that's when like my back had gone lean. I think my back shot. I don't know if you've
Yeah.
seen it. That
Yeah,
transformation
yeah.
was
Yeah.
was the one that got a lot of change, but it leaned out a lot. But then I built the muscle
Yeah.
through Ben really. And at that point, it was people like, "Well, James, what the fuck have you been doing?"
Yeah, what you doing?
yeah. So it was kind of off the back of being with him. I think it was about 6 to 8 months
Yeah.
that people, and at that point, like fucking Google Sheets were.
So are you still with Ben now?
Yeah.
Yeah, thought so.
That must be like
Yeah.
what 3?
144 weeks, I think it is.
Yeah, that's
so
a long
nearly,
time.
Nearly
Yeah.
3 years.
But I've kind of come to the conclusion, and he'll like me saying this, is there ain't going to be any coaches which are going to coach what I do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I just need someone that knows my body,
Yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah,
keeps me accountable.
That'll
more
take a
than
lot of
anything.
explaining.
yeah,
There's no one that's a master in everything.
Yeah.
yeah. True.
So
So I guess you learned quite a lot from, because I mean, by the looks of things, it looks like Ben's doing quite well.
yeah, he's a busy boy.
And
Like
he,
very well. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's one of them we always say like, yeah, he looks like he's doing really, really well.
Yeah.
and he coach. I presume that means he coaches is good.
Yeah.
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 I
You
mean, I'm still
enjoy
with
it.
him 144
Yeah,
weeks later.
exactly.
So
You
yeah,
wouldn't
he's
be,
pretty
you
decent.
wouldn't be, would you?
Yeah, I think he's just a good person,
Yeah.
which I think in half the coaches nowadays is half the battle.
Yeah.
Find someone that knows their shit, but is also like actually human.
Ben will use this as a
I-
testimonial.
Shut up, Ben. He's already got one off me. He's milked me for all I'm worth.
I actually think sometimes like when they're a bigger name in the industry, they almost become like less of a person.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
I got someone
Like,
that came from Notts Uni, because obviously I was at Trent, and he used to be coached by James Birdwell, and he said
Oh
it was like
really?
the worst thing.
So
Really?
is that
Not
like
by like he's a bad person, but it's like because of
Service.
who he is. He's like, I think it was over 200 quid a month,
yeah.
and it was like because he's that bodybuilder influencer background. It's like, oh James, I can't eat this and this today because like my schedule's chaos. He's like, just do it.
Just
Like
doesn't
he doesn't understand it from
Yeah.
a 9 to 5
So-
perception.
Yeah.
Does he do like actual like one-to-one coaching, or does he have like a team that sort of does it?
I think it's
for
1-to-1, but pretty copy paste generic.
him? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like 6 workouts a week that are all two hours long. It's 6
Yeah.
meals a day with no sauce or seasoning,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, but I'm working for the NHS, working 14 hours a day, and
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck.
I was
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
at his Instagram the other day. I'm pretty sure to sign up with him, like you can just buy it. You can
Yeah, you
buy-
just straight up
Yeah.
just click a
you
link.
just get a
and do
message
it.
Cheers,
like, yeah,
mate.
welcome to the team.
Yeah.
That's pretty decent.
Here's
That.
your program. 2 minutes later.
Good AI usage. That.
I talked about that the other day. I don't know about you. I keep getting ads for from like business mentor guys,
Yeah.
sort of going.
We get them all the time, don't we? Yeah.
We'll set you up with AI check-ins and AI WhatsApp client replies.
I don't want
It's
that.
like what?
No, innit?
How
Yeah.
exactly
May as well
is
just
that
tell
going
someone
to
to
work?
use ChatGPT
Yeah.
and not pay you.
Exactly.
Yeah, spend 20 quid on that instead of actual coaching. But yeah, in terms of what Ben's done for you, obviously, like you say, he's a good bloke.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you've like tried to take from
His
his
service,
service and like put it into what you've been trying to build?
Oh, great question. I think it's just like it's a bit of a generic answer, but like that community element
Yeah.
is like
Yeah.
make it fun for people. At the end of the day, they're not like their life doesn't depend on it, but they just want to have fun and make a bit
Yeah.
of progress along the way. I think it's quite easy to get. And I thought this, especially early doors, it's like it's very easy to get so fixed on I want this result, I want this
Yeah,
result,
yeah.
because that's how you're going to expand your
Yeah.
business when it's at that small point. But it's like at the end of the day, people are happy. They're going to stick around if they're making a bit of change.
Yeah.
They're enjoying it, doing a few competitions or giveaways along the way.
Yeah.
Like, it does make quite a big difference.
Yeah. See, I used to see on his story. He used to do the. Was it like
He did like a
meal
monthly
challenge?
challenge, didn't he?
yeah.
You still
Yeah.
do them?
Occasionally, it's different forms of challenges, but there are still stuff
Yeah.
going in there. Yeah, surprise, surprise! I won Deadest Scran 1 month.
We've said that about Ben, though, haven't we? That like, whenever we see him post something or whatever, it seems like his like team, if you like, is all very close.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
a very
yeah.
teamy
Yeah.
team. If
Yeah,
that makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah, it was, yeah. Or it still is, to be
Yeah.
fair. Like, there's multiple in there that I'd just speak to.
Yeah.
Not on a
Yeah.
daily, but I'd just chat to.
Yeah.
And when he does the meetups, it's like everyone, because of that, is like, they're already mates when you
Yeah,
see
they
them. It's
already
not
know
that,
each other. It's not
"Oh,
awkward.
who are
Yeah.
these people?
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
everyone just chats to each other.
Yeah, that is good.
And I think that is only going to bode well in it, because people see that, like, that's sick, I want to get involved, and
Yeah.
it just
Yeah.
keeps it expanding. So, yeah.
He's got quite a few like part-time influencer type.
He has a
Yeah.
lot of
Girls.
females, doesn't he, who are like the
Yeah,
sort of like
Mary W.
influencer.
Fit.
Yeah.
She's from Retford.
Yeah. I swear she went to my school. Did she go to Elizabethan?
Yeah, she
I
went
think,
to
yeah,
Retford
I knew.
once.
I definitely know her from somewhere.
But she was training at my gym.
Did
She
she?
lives
Okay.
opposite my nan and granddad, so
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I do actually know her. That's
Your
not
best
between
mate.
Mary W.
You're stalking her, mate.
But yeah, it's just a good group.
Yeah. So have you tried to have any like team meetups or anything like that with
in the
yours? You got
pipeline.
them setting up.
I was thinking of doing one soonish at where I'm working, but obviously with Lincoln, it's like there's a lot of change going on.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I want it to be good. I don't want it to be
You don't want it to be
half-assed. I
shit,
want to make
yeah.
sure it's done properly. So
Yeah.
get my move done, and then we'll sort it out.
Yeah. We always get nervous between ours as if like no one's going to turn up.
Yeah.
I did a poll on the group chat.
Yeah, just to make sure.
We
Yeah.
did one. When did we did one here, didn't we?
Yeah.
When was that? Probably.
Quite a decent amount of time ago.
Yeah. But I remember like.
So put on the whiteboard, we need to do it again.
I remember like absolutely shitting myself for it, thinking like, oh, is anyone actually gonna turn up?
Yeah.
And people turn up, and then I was like, fuck, we're like taking over the whole gym here.
Yeah.
Like everyone just like swarmed into the gym. You can see all the other members thinking like, what the fuck is going on here?
These were good
Yeah.
about it though, weren't they? They gave us a little
Yeah, they are really good.
deal to like get everyone into the gym and
Which is what's going to be, when I do it, is going to be good, because the gym I'm at is quite low roofed and small.
Yeah.
Like, he's thinking, close the gym, you lot can have it for a morning.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of sick.
That is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that is good. Is it a decent gym then? Is it
Yeah,
got
I mean,
all the
he's only taken it over, what was it, about 2 months ago now. So slowly but surely, bits of kit are dropping in. You know,
Yeah.
Stuff like your bike erg and other, even new ski, new row.
Yeah.
He's actually getting the Primal Ab Crunch to go in there.
Is it? Okay.
It's actually it is
It is
actually good,
good,
actually.
yeah.
And the T-bar, I think, same T-bar.
T-bar's really good.
And he's brought in, what's he brought in? Like new adductor, 2 new cable stacks.
Right.
So he's actually
Like,
making
yeah,
upgrades
he's
to.
actually changing the gym. New leg press, hack squat's gone in.
So
So it is getting there.
was my gym like? Was it not great?
Just your typical commercial gym.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good, the people in there sick, right?
Yeah.
That's what made it. It was like good. Again, it's that community feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With it being like your local, I mean, it's what 10 years old, so it had the same core of
People
people,
who've been in there ages. Yeah.
but it did just lack the kit more than anything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
because I think it was done through like a Matrix contract,
Yeah.
which is good to get it open, but then you're stuck with
You're
Matrix.
just stuck with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were doing all the. I mean, I'm sure you've done this as well. Like calculating how much it would be to set
have a
up
gym.
certain
A
things
lot.
like this. It's like
So
lot.
so
money.
much cash, so you can see
Yeah.
why you'd start to lean
Yeah,
towards
yeah.
that. But then you get in all the Matrix kit, and it's like,
It's like,
oh, right.
shit, now I've
Yeah.
got 10 cross trainers and Matrix I don't want.
Yeah.
So what you really need is half the gym to be filled with treadmills.
Or just loads of money.
Yeah.
But it's similar to here, isn't it? With Ryan, obviously he has a contract with Primal.
Yeah.
But obviously Primal's it's like a step up from Matrix.
Yeah.
Like it's not amazing, but some of it is actually really good, isn't it?
Yeah,
Obviously,
I actually like it.
We trained at Rotherham for like 2.5 years.
Yeah.
And
Hard to
changed
compete, I
here.
suppose, isn't it?
But there is bits of kit here that I prefer to Rotherham.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
just hit and miss. Like some of it can be good, some of it can
Yeah.
be
I
pretty
mean,
shit.
similarly, I was at Rezo before.
Yeah, Rezo's
It's like-
sick. Yeah.
Any gym you go to,
Yeah.
it's going to be hard to beat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rezo is really good. I love that gym.
And then did you train at there's a new gym in Gainsborough.
Beckett's.
Beckett's, yeah.
I do still train there.
Right.
That's where I do more functional hierarchy work.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of my side quests, do the odd lifting session because the lighting's quite good. And then I know Sam, who owns
Right,
it. so
okay. And how did he go about setting it up? Did he
no idea.
just
to be
have a bit
honest.
of...
There's 2 or 3 of them
Right,
just-
okay.
all in on it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it is like a Hyrox affiliated one, which there isn't another one from Gainsborough until Brig, I think.
Oh, really?
So it's quite unique in that sense.
Yeah.
It's quite a good selling point.
Yeah, because the rest of is their stuff all techno gym, and then there's the
Yeah,
Hyrox
it's the
stuff
newer
to the other
techno
side.
gym stuff, which
Yeah.
some of it's fair. I mean, there's bits I don't get on with, like the hamstring curl that breaks your shin. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
other than that, like the presses are
They're
fairly
actually
decent.
decent.
Yeah.
I actually don't mind the leg press that they've got.
Yeah, it's almost like
techno
the
gym
squat press in it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually the only squat press that I fit on. the rest
It's
of
really high, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's all techno gym, and then the functional area is Wolverton.
Right, I don't think I've heard of that.
No,
it's
I
like,
haven't.
It's like the goat of like CrossFit.
No,
Okay.
not
So
our
it's more
expertise.
cross- no idea.
Well, speaking of that,
Good barbells.
you've obviously got into that side of stuff more recently, haven't you? The
Yeah.
last couple of years.
Yeah, when was the cross transfer from like bodybuilding style training to what you're doing now? Because to me, you do like everything.
Yeah,
Even a
Like,
bit of
how do you manage all of
Hybrid
that?
bro.
So I started when I was in London. The first thing, obviously, was like sort my rig out a little bit with Ben.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
after that, I was like, it's always been like a goal to it, as it is for everyone. 200 deadlift, 100 bench.
Yeah, yeah.
So I did like a 20-week powerlifting run up properly. Really enjoyed it. I
Yeah.
really enjoyed chasing the numbers as opposed to just
Yeah.
improve it, mate.
Yeah, yeah.
I need something to work towards. Did that for a bit, and then in the process of coming back up, went back to that bodybuilding-esque training,
Yeah.
more just to fit the change more than anything. And then again, did it for a couple of months. Like, I lose focus, and at that point, I realised I need something on the end.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't like doing it, but I need some intent behind it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
You need the
That's,
goal to
that,
actually
that
work
like
towards.
you've booked a race on this day.
Yeah,
That makes me tick.
Yeah.
yeah.
So at that point, I was like, fuck it, just book a high rock, see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, so
think
you
that-
have done a high rocks?
Yeah. I
Okay.
did 8 weeks prep over Christmas and New Year, which is pretty decent. And flew out to Copenhagen for it. So, yeah, marathons, half marathons. If I book it, it's like you've got to do it. Then
Yeah. They're pretty expensive dues, aren't they? To
half marathons about 60,
right. That's not,
marathons about 80, 90, and then your high rocks is like 100, 120.
yeah. Do you think you get your value out of that? Like, is it worth that to go and do?
Yeah,
the
like, I
high
can see why it costs a lot. Like,
Yeah.
they're renting the place out for 4 days.
Right.
Like, don't get me wrong, they're going to make money out of it, but it is a good experience.
Yeah.
I'm doing Birmingham in October, the week before my big run actually, which is ideal. But yeah, the UK ones I've heard not as good things about.
Right.
It's just full of like, I'm sat here wearing it with like 247 bros. That
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
Instagram photo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really
just
hard to
people
get them
rammed
in the
but you go into
UK,
like
yeah. Yeah.
but you go into like. Well, we did it like Copenhagen. Everyone's there to actually perform.
Yeah.
Like, they want to be
They're not
there all the
bothered about
time.
an
Yeah,
Instagram
yeah.
post.
Don't get me wrong, they're probably still wearing it, but
Yeah.
they're not as
Yeah.
vain about it. It's
Yeah,
probably
that's
the way to say it.
the sole purpose isn't just to get some photos.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So,
When I think of high rocks, I just think of like bros just wanting to run around with their shirt off.
but equally,
all I think
probably the
about.
hardest thing I've ever done. Like,
Really?
I swear down.
Yeah.
Like, harder than my ultra, harder than my marathon. Like, genuine the hardest thing I've ever
And
done.
how long is it taking you? About is it?
An hour and a half.
about
or
an-
something like
yeah.
that. Which for an 8-week prep and never stepped foot in the functional world, like,
Yeah.
I'll take that. To be
I feel
fair.
like this is why I'm so naive. Like when you see like clips of it, I feel like I could just do that now. But then
Like,
I
it's
do
basic,
it and I
but
wouldn't
it's
be
like-
able to do it.
Like, when you think about it, they're like wall balls at the end. That's 100 squats.
Yeah.
It's 100 squats with a 10 kilo kettlebell after
Yeah.
doing all the other stuff.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting. The sessions that they actually do are really similar to the conditioning sessions that I do in rugby.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's the same
Um,
principle.
But obviously, that wasn't purposeful. Like
Yeah.
rugby were just trying
Yeah.
to kill you.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's kind of
Yeah, I mean,
kind of the
I've
same
had
thing.
a couple of people with the cricketing background, as you might have done, be like, oh, I want to get in shape for the new season.
Yeah.
And then you put some of the session in, like, I'm not trying to do high rocks. I'm like, but yeah,
a
that's
similar
why high
thing.
rocks do it, is because it's all the basic functional
Yeah, yeah.
movements.
Yeah.
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 But no, that was the hardest thing I've ever done.
So
Hands down.
are all the high rocks is the same layout in terms of the exercises?
Yes,
that you do?
the idea of high rocks, I'm actually a level 1 high rocks coach as well. Which is
Oh
quite
shit.
which is free. So, the idea behind high rocks is it's like you've got your running rig around, your stations in the middle, but all the stations cover each pattern of movement.
Right.
So you've got wall balls, you've got your squat, you've got push and a pull with the sled, you've got locomotion, so movement with the farmer's carry,
Yeah.
you've got the hinge with a ski, and essentially it covers all bases with your stations.
And
Yeah.
that stays the same literally.
And then whoever
everyone.
wants to do it, anyone could do it.
Yeah.
It's not restrictive or like, what's the word? Non-diverse or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then there's adaptations based on
Yeah.
if you need it.
And will you go out in like
waived. Yeah, it's like waived. You get your time. I think it's completely random with that. I think you have your elites, which obviously they do their own. It's like elite 15, top 15 in the world do their own day.
Okay.
Yeah.
But everyone else is waived.
Oh, really?
And it's
And
like
it's
every half an hour, another 100 people.
That's
out.
interesting.
I always thought, do they all just set off at the same time? I'm like, surely that just...
Yeah, penned in a tunnel. They put like Rocky, like Eye of the Tiger.
Really? I know with a lot of like 10k, half marathon stuff, they sort of go like, oh, what sort of time are you roughly going to be at? And then they'll set you off there.
I mean, High Rocks might go to that eventually, but I suppose with it still being quite new, there's a lot of people which will go into it not actually knowing what the time is.
I had a lad that was mostly coaching to diet, but he also wanted to like tick off this 10k goal at the same time. His goal was 45.
Is that the guy that just ran like 39?
Yeah, it's pretty
quick,
I played rugby with him. Honestly, I don't understand his physiology. Like, he's an absolute animal. The first time I went to train with him in the gym, I was like, oh, have you ever done RDLs? Because that was my movement. I was like, I can do this one. And he said, no, I've never done it. I've squatted, but never really done an RDL. So we kept working up, and he got to my working weight, which was like 180. And he was just like
fucking easy,
ripping it up like it was nothing. It was his Irish side. He was like, yeah, I was all right. Yeah, not too bad. So I was like, oh,
thinking,
right.
oh fuck,
probably gonna leave now. But yeah, he entered this like 10k just on a whim, and it was a work do. But he didn't have a ticket, so he took someone else's, and it was this like Indian guy's name, and this Indian guy set out to be like an hour plus, like it was a much slower runner, so he was starting pretty much at the back. And he was just saying like he just basically ran ring around everyone pretty much and clocked to sub 40. So
that's bad.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I found when you start further back, it can be negative if people get in the way, but it also can make you speed up because you've got to skip through gaps. Probably make you go a yard quicker than what you would do.
Yeah. And you've always got someone in front of you that you're trying to catch up.
Yeah. There's always one person that's like neck and neck, and you've got to stick with them.
That's the worst feeling when you're doing a 5k park run and there's someone running with a pram in front of you.
Or the dog on the lead. Yeah. Nice one, cheers.
Should probably try and imitate them. So you started with High Rocks before you went into the more like super long distance stuff.
Oh no, I actually did my marathon before that.
Right.
My marathon was kind of off a point, and that's where all these charity work started coming from.
Yeah.
Is when I was at Gymshark, I did their first run club because it still is ran by a couple of my mates who are helping with this big one coming up. I was like, Tuesday night, finish work, let's go for it, see what happens. And I swear, I literally got to like 2.5k. I was like, couldn't breathe. I was like on the verge of thunder. I was like, this running shit is not good. And then that was October, and then it was November. I was like, let's raise some money for November. I think it raised like 600 quid. It just run every day, like no distance, like minimum of a k.
Yeah.
Not like a yard and then 7. Did that, I was like, it's running, like, actually low-key kind of enjoy it.
Yeah.
So I just booked the Manchester Marathon like 3 months later.
Yeah.
I was like, what's the worst that can happen?
Ballsy.
Yeah. Straight into a prep and got sub 4 hours, so I was quite happy with that.
That's pretty, that was a good effort, actually.
Was it like mega rough running that? Because I can imagine it's just completely grim.
I was fine till 36k, the last 6. But that was what I experienced, like my whole body was cramping.
I was going to say, like,
I didn't know enough about the nutrition of supporting a marathon, which obviously I do now. It's like I turned around to see where the pacer was and the whole side cramped up. I was like, I can't unturn that. So yeah, that was a little bit rough. But I think it's running at pace is the hard part.
Yeah.
But then I finished that. Part of me toyed of doing another one. I was like, I kind of just want to make it harder.
Yeah.
I've done a marathon.
Take a step up.
Yeah. Like I don't know if hitting a 3:40 marathon, I'm going to be like, oh yay. Like, that's just sound.
Yeah, there's I can't remember. Is it something Crawley?
Fergus.
He talked about that a lot. Like he's not really that asked about times. He just wants to tick off cool shit. Yeah.
And I've watched him quite a lot over the years.
Yeah. He's quite a nice lad, to be fair. So it was the marathon. You ticked that off, and then what was the step up from there?
Well, I ticked that off, and obviously ticked that like run every day, and then at that point, it was actually was it the Christmas in between the two? On Christmas Day, we lost my nan to cancer. Great. And at that point, I was like, you know what, we'll do another charity challenge.
Yeah.
I was like, we've done the run every day, so why don't I run the date? So December, 1k on the first, 2k, and that's where you saw me loads around Retford.
Yeah.
2k on the second, 3k on the third.
Running a lot.
I think that's the first
And then I
time
did,
I
that
was
was pretty
like
much 10
properly
half
seeing you through
marathons.
socials.
I think I was 10 half marathons back to back.
Yeah.
And then the last I was like, fuck it, we'll finish it with a 50k ultra.
That's crazy.
And that, at that point, my knees were like, fucking hell, James, give me a break here.
Yeah.
But because that got quite a big traction, I think I raised just shy of $3,000 for that.
Really?
Yeah, for a charity in Scunthorpe. And then that got traction. And then at that point, I was like, fuck it, we're going to go one bigger.
And that's what you're doing now, isn't
that's
it?
what I'm doing, yeah. So
Right.
the idea is not necessarily the same charity, but some form of charity challenge for a good reason.
Yeah.
But every year it's going to be one bigger.
So
One
what
better.
are you
bigger,
gonna
one
do?
better, one
I'm not
further
sure you'll be
is
able
the
to do
game.
that in 30 years.
Yeah, exactly. Like, how are you going to keep getting
Keep going,
bigger and better?
That's the
isn't
thing.
it?
I've got to strategically plan them.
Yeah.
Because if you go too big too soon, you're
Yeah,
all
Got
sort
you
of
slightly bigger.
You're going to be like running to Africa by next year or some shit.
Day 43.
Yeah.
Running the length of Africa.
Yeah.
So that is impressive. And you decided to do that 50k on the very last day.
I think it was day 27. I was like, it's just a bit anticlimactic doing 31k.
Yeah, it's just 250.
Yeah, it's
fuck
also
it.
a really uneven number. I mean, I'm a little bit OCD when it comes to numbers. Like 31's a honking number. So if you do 40, you may as well do a marathon. At that point, you may as well do 50.
Yeah.
That is impressive.
Yeah,
And
that's crazy.
the actually doing that after doing so many before, like, was it really slow, just sort of plodding your way around, or like how did you manage to get around that?
I was actually pretty fine on the 50k. And to be fair, it was 20. I had people jump in and out
Yeah.
all the way through to about 22. And at that point, I did have to realise like not many people can just wake up and run 23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I had one lad, shout out Henry Cook from Gainsborough, who ran the day 28. Day 29, I was fine because I'm near the end. But it was like day 24, 25, I was like, my body's not
You're in a
right.
hole.
It was a
Yeah, I
slug,
was,
yeah.
like, 'cause it was just me, the tarmac, and pretty much nothing else.
Yeah.
It was like, it became my job.
Yeah.
Like, I just
Yeah.
3-4 hours a day.
Well, we spoke about this. Like, we get the question a lot on the pod. Like, are you going to get into high rocks or
Yeah.
get into more long distance stuff? And it's like, I would really enjoy it, but just the time commitment's
Yeah.
massive.
Yeah, especially with the running side of it. 'Cause
Yeah.
there's no way around it.
Yeah,
High rocks, if you're in a rush, you could make it 30 minutes instead of 45.
yeah,
But it's like if you've got a
If you're
40k
running
run, you've got
50k, yeah.
don't,
Exactly. You can't. There's no way
you might be
getting
able to
around
manage
that.
it a couple of minutes, but not. But no, by the time I got to 50k, I was like, this is job done. I think I had 20 odd people say they were going to run bits of it with me.
yeah,
So I was like, this is just a social chinwag with a bit of movement.
Yeah.
yeah. Looking
bet you
forward to
had-
a pastry at the
And then
end or
that,
something.
no, it was actually a couple of Guinness, I think.
Well deserved.
Yeah.
You must have been putting away quite a bit of food, like, across that, especially
Yeah.
towards the back end.
Yeah, I think Ben kind of knows how I am, so it's kind of eat what you want when you want. If
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
hungry, eat it. I think he also knows with me now as a degree of I do know I'm not just your average. I do know what I'm on about.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
sort of
with
do your own.
And I know when I've got to be sensible. When
Yeah.
I can just send it with whatever.
Yeah,
So he was like, as long as you're eating, as long as it's scaling coming down,
yeah,
job
you're pretty
done.
happy.
Yeah. I think that's kind of my approach when it comes to the running
Yeah,
side
yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I've taken through a few people through like more longer distance stuff. In fact, the most impressive is actually my dad. Which is
Yeah,
quite,
your dad's a beast.
he's a bit of a nutter, to be honest.
Yeah.
And he did a 10k swim in a random lake in France because his mates were doing 1k, so he thought he had to.
That's quite a
You
long
thought I
way
had to
in
one-up
swimming
them.
pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was in an Ironman prep as well, but I sacked that off.
Yeah, it was,
That's what your dad does, isn't it? Ironmans.
Yeah, so he's done an Ironman, he's done the 10k. That one I was just like launching him Haribos throughout the swim. Like,
Mark.
catch this. Or jam sandwiches, he was loving them. And he just did a half Ironman just recently. But like he couldn't really train because he's got a bad back, so he could do a bit of swimming and a bit of biking, but he couldn't run.
Yeah.
So like, I think he just grit his teeth, and then on the run it was a bit of a shuffle walk. But he was really pleased that he could walk very fast. So like he was gloating to all his mates saying, like, "Oh yeah, I was doing 6:30s walking."
It's quite quick.
That's right. Not surprised. He always
Fair
steams
play.
off. Yeah. So yeah, did you try to do any like kind of in-depth nutritional stuff when you're doing the long distance, or is it just like kind of getting what you can?
Like now, it's starting to ramp up this time around. It's getting a bit more focused. I think the main one for me is just like when I'm doing the long runs, like inevitably my body is just pretty tapped at this point.
Yeah.
But it's like, what does my body take on pretty quickly? When I'm
Yeah.
doing a long run, like now if I'm doing a 20, 30, 40k, it's like, what food can I eat? Sits well,
Yeah.
gives me a bit of energy. Work out 3 or 4 sauces and just rinse them.
Yeah.
So I know if when I do this, it's going to be like bananas as my longer lasting energy on
Yeah.
tap, a whole lot of Lucozade,
Yeah.
a few squares bars in there,
Yeah.
and a load of gels. That'll do me.
And would you get someone following you around on a bike or something to,
Got a team of 5, so
to
we've got
carry stuff?
got the guy doing. I'm literally doing nothing. I'm just running. I don't. They've
You don't
said,
have
"Do you
to
want to
think
know the
about
plan?"
anything
I don't really
else.
want to know the plan. I just want to run. We're gonna have 2 bikes strapped on the back.
Yeah.
Got a logistics
sorry,
coach that's doing all the route and everything. My best mate from Gymshark who does running as well, so he'll jump in and out. Got Sam, actually videographer.
Really?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
gonna be thrown
nice.
in it. Get some cool content out of it. Quick plug. And oh, this is bad, isn't it? 'Cause it's someone else.
Bruce forgot his own
2
team.
bikers, the logistics,
Oh, yeah.
Sam,
Ben,
Gymshark
yeah.
and Ben.
Ben and the coach that coaches under Ben.
coach that coaches
There's
under.
someone else that
Oh,
works for VH Performance.
Oh, Meg. Yeah,
Meg,
yeah, yeah.
She's coming as experience to see what he does in these scenarios.
That's
Okay.
cool.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
new
that's
to
nice.
him. It's new to me. It's new to him.
Yeah.
I was like, at the end of the day, mate, I don't expect perfection because neither of us have a clue what's
No,
going
we
to
do
happen.
it. Yeah.
Like, no one in this car actually knows what's going to
Yeah.
happen. So,
When are you actually doing it then?
November the 1st,
Okay. sick.
125k each day. Well, 126.5
And you like kipping
if there's time. There's hopefully going to be a tent box on top of the car,
strong.
or everyone else jumps out and I'll have the back 3 seats for half an hour.
Yeah.
There's also a game of if you kip, you're going to wake up and you're going to be in a worse position.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better to just power through it.
Take the sleep deprivation, a whole load of monster, and keep moving.
You're going to be like running and just hallucinating.
Yeah.
And how many days are you talking total? Then?
Sub 50 hours is the goal.
Right.
253 and sub 50
That's
hours.
crazy.
Okay. So you could probably firm it if you don't get too much sleep, but it'd be pretty rough.
Yeah, that's the aim.
Yeah.
We're talking run for it's going to be time as opposed to distance. 7 minutes run, 1 minute walk, 7 minutes run. Just
Right.
try and keep the legs fresh as
Yeah.
gets
So
fresh.
Whether
What-
that works or not. We'll
See
see.
what happens. Yeah. See
What are
me
you
washed up on the side of the
actually
A15 in a few weeks.
To train for it, how do you even train for that though?
There's
Like,
only
you're just running,
Yeah, there's
like,
only
how to
so
run.
much. Like I'm a big backing that it's 90% a mental game.
Yeah,
like, you
like,
can get
you
your body
can't-
so ready.
Yeah, yeah.
There's only so far you can take it before your body's going to break.
Yeah.
So essentially, I'm doing on the most weeks it's 4 runs a week. Still an element of speed just to try and bulletproof the legs a little bit.
Yeah.
No hills. I did hills to start, but nothing now because we decided when it comes to it, if there's any hills, I'll walk them.
Yeah.
Just because it's going to batter my knees and shins. A couple of like easy runs, I guess, that pretty much range from 8 to 18. And
Easy
then-
that, mate. So easy.
And then it's either an extra one of those and then like a marathon on a Saturday, or there isn't one of them and then the others are less, and then it's like next weekend's my biggest weekend before its 3-week taper, and it's a marathon on the Saturday and a 38k on the Sunday to get used to
Yeah.
hours back to back
Yeah.
where your
yeah.
body isn't fresh essentially. But yeah, there's only so much you can do, and then it's taper and recover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of it must be mental,
Yeah.
like you said.
You
That's
find
crazy.
the knees hold up like through the training doing that sort of mileage.
My left knee, no, but that's always been a problem when I've run. I
Right.
think that was the one thing Ben said to me. He said, when you go into this, the one thing you got to do is like your recovery's got to be
Yeah.
decent. You've got to pay for the physio. So I have physio pretty much every 3 to 4 weeks.
Right.
But essentially, my right glute is a lot weaker. So my left, I can't remember how I explained it. Something in my glutes is weaker on one of them.
Yeah.
And my knees basically compensate for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm doing plyometrics once, twice a week. And if I do like a 10-meter hop, I can get across on my right in about 4. This one goes in about 9.
Really?
It's literally half the strength of the
Okay.
other
That's
one.
crazy.
So my knee takes battering, so just tape it up and
Yeah.
right.
So I've got quite a few mates from Loughborough that were like very good at running, and they wouldn't often push their weekly mileage above like 50, 60k. If they did, then they'd just start going downhill and
Yeah.
start hurting too much.
Yeah.
But I guess that they were doing, they weren't doing super long distance. So
Yeah. My peak's at, I think next week's 89. That's
Yeah.
the max. But if I was doing I've just done that half marathon. If I was just prepping for that, it'd be 30 to 50.
yeah, yeah,
A couple of easy runs, speed run, and a longer run.
yeah,
Pretty much job done.
very good.
Do you feel like there's a lot of pressure on you to do this? I feel like if I was you, I'd feel really like a shit ton of pressure. And what if you just can't do it?
The more the money
What if
goes
you
up, the more
physically-
pressure
Yeah,
there is.
exactly. That's what I mean. Yeah. So
Like at
it's
the
like,
start, it's like when it got to like day 24 last year. Like up until there, it was a weird one because it's a different kind of level. Like this one, I'm expecting the donations are going to go on those 2 days.
Yeah.
Last year was obviously over a month,
Yeah.
so they just trickled through. But at the start, I was like, there's not even any money really behind me because I was running a K.
Yeah.
yeah.
Then when you got to like 14k, people were like, oh,
Yeah,
he's
you
being
gain a bit of
serious.
traction,
I was
right.
like,
yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
shit, I've actually. But I knew I could always run 50k.
Yeah.
But I knew that was never gonna. This time round, I don't know. I do kind of like pressure.
Yeah.
I suppose is why I book all the races.
Pushes you
Pressure is
through
a
a bit,
privilege.
yeah.
So I suppose is why I just book races and do it
Yeah.
because I do.
You got no choice now. You
Yeah.
just got to fucking
It's
do
like you
it.
got to do it.
Yeah.
Do you think have you actually ever hit a point where you're like, I can't move now? Because I mean, I've not done any super long stuff, but like I've done very hard stuff.
Man, I
with
do a
rugby.
5k and I think I'm actually gonna have to.
No, but you're not literally like I cannot
no,
take
yeah,
one
no,
more
yeah,
step.
I know.
I think the
But
one,
surely in your boat, you are literally like my legs are physically not
the
going to
one
move.
time, and to be fair, that's the reason I stopped was I had a half Ironman booked for what was meant to be this weekend just gone, and I pretty much sacked it off because it was in, I think it was in Dover or Weymouth.
Really?
Obviously, because Ironman was in town, every hotel was 150 quid a night, so
Yeah.
it's going to be a minimum of like pretty much £2,000 to spend on it. I'd paid
That's
300 quid
crazy.
for the ticket. I deferred it once. I was like, but I was doing the running prep for this whilst trying to blend in swimming and cycling on top of it.
Yeah.
And it was pretty much had to be a 20-week flat prep without missing a beat. I got about 4 weeks in. I was like, I bet this is not happening.
Yeah.
I was like, the swims
It's
are
literally
fine.
not
But
possible. Yeah.
I've got to run a marathon on a Saturday and then wake up and cycle 80k. Like, I can't do that.
Yeah. Is that
That's
more the
crazy.
logistics or like?
It was a bit of both. Like, at the same time, I'm still trying to coach and work at a gym
Yeah.
Yeah.
and have a missus and
Yeah.
eat tea with my mum and dad at night.
Yeah.
Just
So
doesn't
it's
add
just
up, does
hard.
it?
Like,
Can't
I
do
ain't
it
got
all.
7 hours to train in a
Yeah.
day. as
I
much
mean,
as
at
I'd
that
like
point,
to.
you've got to do double days, really.
And swimming and bike, I'm a novice. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I know the principles the same as running, but I
And you
ain't
should
very
see him
No.
swimming. Jesus Christ.
No.
Swimming I
I'm
really
s-
enjoyed. Swimming
I'm
I really
so
enjoyed.
bad at swimming.
He
Swim
swims like an
vertical.
upright seahorse.
Breaststroke is just really going along.
Yeah,
like
swimming
that.
I did really enjoy. I actually got quite good at swimming.
Really?
I did really enjoy it. Whereas the cycling, it's like it's actually a lot harder than it was.
Yeah. What sort of
I
distance
thought
would
that'd
you
be
do
the
swimming?
easier one.
Swimming, I could do the distance.
Yeah.
Like, I could do 2k swims fairly comfortably now,
Yeah.
under an hour. But then it was that transition. I had to get outdoors. That's where it became hard.
Into a
It's
lake or
like
something.
your last 6 weeks, you need to be outdoors swimming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
closest
grim.
outdoor swimming for me is about an hour away.
There's one in Doncaster.
It's North Hiking, I think, is the closest in Lincoln.
There's one in Donny called, I can't remember what it's called now. Big lake that people do open water swimming in.
Don't know.
Oh, is it Hatfield?
Hatfield, yeah.
Hatfield, yeah, I've seen that.
So it'd be there on North Hiking in Lincoln for me, which is
It's a trek either way you go,
45
isn't
minute
it?
either
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
didn't even have a wetsuit or anything. I was like,
Just
I'll
too
spend over
much, innit?
200 quid on one of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
I've only done, I think the furthest I've swum is about 1.5 in a lake at least. And I got to the middle and I was like, oh no.
I'm gonna drown.
Got to get to the other side.
annoyingly, actually, it just happened, and I follow a few people that did it, and the swim actually got cancelled because of the weather, so I probably
Really?
it was just a bike and a run.
Too
Like,
choppy.
That was decent.
Yeah, but then you can't claim it.
Yeah,
You can't claim the dub there.
but
So then what's have you got any plans next, or are they secretive still?
charity challenge secretive. There's a few ideas that's not nailed on, but there's some pretty big ones in there.
Yeah.
Any
terms-
teasers? Any teasers?
It's going to be bigger than this year. And then next year, what were the few I've said? I already told Ben, but I can't remember. I actually want to do a photo shoot.
Really?
Yeah, I think just that's more. I'd be pretty sick to get in good nick.
Yeah.
Also, from a coaching perspective, like, I've never got that lean.
Yeah.
And if I get someone that comes to me saying I want to get diced, that'd be
Yeah.
cool. I kind of know how to do it, but I feel like I should.
You feel like you've
I
done
should
it
walk the
yourself.
walk a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's also just a cool one to tick off. Part of me wants to do a powerlifting competition
Fucking hell.
because I know I've got the basis for it because I've
Yeah.
kind of done it, but without the official. And I want to do a backyard ultra.
Backyard, what, in your garden?
No, backyard ultra. So essentially, they're hosted. I think there's one. There's one,
That's it.
there's one at Sherwood
What the
Pines.
hell's that?
There's one at Sherwood Pines, and you have to run. You probably saw it all over social media. That BPN
Yeah. Oh,
Those
yeah.
two lads
Yeah,
that
yeah,
did
yeah.
it. 6.2k on the hour every hour.
Yeah,
And
I've
it's last,
seen
and
that.
it's
Yeah.
last man standing, pretty
Yeah.
much.
I
So
thought you
like-
meant you're just going to like
Nah,
run
they went
around
on
your
flight-
garden and
they
square.
No, I was thinking, what?
They went on for like 3 days, I think, in the end.
Yeah.
traveling like 300 miles.
So they ended up
madness.
calling it as a
it's
draw,
like
didn't
weather. There was like it was in like a Texas ranch,
they? Yeah.
and it was like pretty much a thunderstorm, but like an
Yeah.
American one.
Properly teaming.
Like anything is just
Yeah.
over exaggerated.
Yeah.
Tornadoes
Yeah,
coming.
yeah. So they just shook hands and called it. a
Not
draw.
going to stop.
But yeah, I want to do one of them. I want to see how far I can take it.
Yeah. So if you did a photo shoot, what sort of body weight do you think you'd have to get down to? Or what's your lowest previously, and then you can
I
kind of...
get leanish at 66. I reckon I have to be around the 60 mark probably.
Yeah. Well, that's like you, isn't it?
Yeah,
When you
similar
start
height to
to
me,
lean.
aren't you? Yeah, about 60 kilo.
Yeah. As soon as you
Yeah,
break
you're
into the
pretty killed.
50s, you know you're really like...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm healthy at that point.
Deep.
as well, isn't it?
And I was 59 kilos, and I was like, what the fuck?
Even just thinking about 50 kilos.
Yeah, no, when I saw it on the scales, I was like, I'm like the weight of a 16-year-old girl, like, what the fuck?
Demanded that.
Yeah, literally.
Victim weight. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's everything. I feel like there's a fourth thing, but I can't really remember.
Something else in the...
I'm
in
excited
the
to see.
pipeline.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what you're going to do.
Yeah.
I can't remember anything else.
You should get it all YouTube, whether it's doing it yourself or do it with Sam or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
if you had a
it's cool
YouTube
to
for all
watch.
this,
I feel like I
it'd
would.
bang.
It's like a consistency of it as well, isn't it?
No, tell me about it.
yeah.
It's annoying on YouTube. I
At
mean,
least TikTok just quick.
Yeah.
Thing, innit?
just show yourself
Yeah.
running.
Exactly.
Yeah, we've been doing YouTube a bit more, and it's like just completely random. Got no idea what's going to do. Well,
No.
I posted what I thought was a pretty terrible video the other day, and it's the best video I've ever made. It's like,
Yeah, there's no like rhyme or reason, is there? It's just
yeah. I think it does help though doing like, I mean, we've been talking about it a lot, trying to think of like cool stuff to do.
yeah.
It's
Like for
hard-
us,
it's
nothing
hard
is
just in a
cool.
day today, innit?
Yeah.
Like,
The stuff you're doing is actually cool.
but still, that's one day a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can like show your
It's
training
like video
towards
me
it.
running for 4 hours. It's not fun,
Yeah,
innit?
but people would watch it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like people, for us, it's different because obviously we just train in the gym. You know what I mean? Everyone does
Yeah.
that. For you, you're doing something different to what everyone else does. So, you should
Yeah.
do it.
It's like most of my days are still just boring.
Yeah.
It's like even now, like I said to Ben, I'm feeling a bit fucked. Like, afternoon naps are a thing.
Yeah.
Like I try and flip my perspective on them because before it's like dosser.
Yeah.
Because now I'm like, it's actually
Bum.
they're pretty handy now. I actually need an afternoon nap. It's like it's not good content.
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah.
6 bagels a day and an afternoon nap.
Yeah. And we talk
Decent.
about doing like day in the life. It's
You
like,
just do the same
well,
shit every
I'm
day.
still sat at my desk.
Still going out for a walk in the morning with monsters. And, still going to sleep at 8. Decent.
Surprise, surprise! I'm about to do a check-in.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do with it.
Yeah. And do you want to try and like get your socials going at all, or is that kind of a background thing?
They are trending up, which,
Yeah.
like anything with coaching, whatever you want to call it, it's like, as long as it's trending up, I'm fine.
Yeah, it's
you're
all
a
happy.
winner, yeah.
Like, you're always going to want more, but it's
Yeah.
going in the right direction. So
Yeah.
Can't complain.
And we're obsessed about it way too much.
Yeah, we are obsessed with it, aren't we?
yeah,
Then it
I
doesn't
think-
trend up. It's like, oh right, sick.
I think maybe more like once this is out of the way. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's like it's just taking the focal point of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to do that and then making sure you're posting all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, it's too
Just
much.
try and be, as long as I try and get one every few days out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need to do anything fancy. Just
Yeah.
here's
Get
what I did
something out,
yesterday.
yeah.
Sound.
And from a coaching perspective, like, where do you want to go with that? Is it sticking on the same trajectory and?
It's quite hard in it because I would like, more and more of it is happening, but coaching like the performance element. But
Yeah.
It's quite hard because there's only so many people that want to
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
performance stuff.
Yeah.
If someone comes
very
to me wanting
niche,
to get
innit?
get a good rig, I'm like, yeah, I could probably still help you with that.
Yeah.
But it's not. So like,
All those 5K, you're doing a marathon.
yeah, like be more performance based, with like ideally, but like equally, there's always going to be cool. You want to get leaner.
Exactly,
So, yeah, I'll help
yeah.
you with that.
Yeah.
And I think if you start saying no to that, you're just missing out on a lot of people.
Exactly. Yeah, you
Like,
got
you're
to
always,
do it.
you're
haven't
always
you?
going backwards by doing that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah, you get the whole, like, pick your niche, man. It's like,
Yeah.
well,
I think I'm not
What
big
even
enough
is that?
to pick a niche.
Yeah.
If I've got thousands and thousands of followers,
Yeah, they all
subscribers,
care about what you're
yeah,
doing.
yeah,
Yeah,
then,
it's
yeah,
easier,
maybe,
isn't it?
maybe I'll pick a niche, but for now
Yeah.
it's like, cool, you want to work? Mate?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do think generally people do like the quite sort of varied thing though. Like, I want to get lean, but I also want to, tick off some long distance
Yeah.
stuff, and like it sort of do. It might not be like hashtag optimal, but it sort of does come
Yeah.
hand in hand.
Which I think that's something I kind of realised myself is like, there's no coaches out there that are genuinely like good level at everything.
Yeah.
Or, like, a lot of stuff. So I was like, if I can get pretty good at everything,
Then
it's
you-
like a bit of
yeah,
a unique selling point to any other coaches.
Definitely.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's not just get a good rig,
Mm.
but then it's how many people want to dabble in that. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
That's another matter.
Like you're quite good at Like, you've got a good variety of clients, haven't you? Like, a lot of yours do like performance-based stuff, whereas mine are all just like rig.
Rick.
Like, I just want to look better. I don't have anyone who cares about.
It's probably because you've got a good rig.
Yeah, maybe. Oh,
I'm still working on that one. I can't remember what we're talking about, but should we wrap up the pod?
Anything else you want to go through?
I think so, mate.
Shout out to the charities.
Oh yeah, I'm doing the 253k Ultra November the 1st for Hope House over in Scunthorpe. Essentially, any family, friends, actual people affected by cancer, they support them a lot. So any money to them would be pretty decent.
Pretty decent. Get him in there.
You've got a link and stuff, haven't you? We can put a
link in the bio.
Yeah, we can put it in there. We can put it in the description below if you want.
Yeah.
Well,
Instagram are a bit weird with that.
Oh yeah, that is very true.
I'll put links in the bio.
That's peak, that, isn't it?
They don't want, I googled it because they don't want you going off Instagram. So if you click a link, it's externally taking you off the app.
That's so peak.
That's so bad.
That's what Google says.
Come on.
Great, cheers.
I kind of believe Meta would be like that.
Yeah. Cheers, Mark. Sort yourself out, mate. Well, thanks for coming on the pod, mate. I think that was a good chat. Maybe we should have had some sort of like thing for the next guest.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know, some people do like a question for the next guest that comes on from the previous guest. Who does that? Darius here?
I don't know who the guest is.
Neither do we.
I'll text you it.
Yeah, you can send
who
us
it
a
is.
question. But yeah, thanks for coming on. That's been good.
Mate.
Yeah, good pod.
Freaking like and subscribe, donate to his charity, and that's probably about it. See ya.
So yeah.
Decent.